saga. Um, this was another property we were looking at. As far as wanting to buy it, this one it is in the Minneapolis, South Minneapolis, or excuse me, South Minneapolis area, close to where I wanted to be at from the beginning. To be honest with you, um, here's the income, the expenses, and etc. So, what we did, we put all this in the calculator. Market value, well, value where the calculator said we should purchase it at is 1.5. They wanted 1.650, so it's close. Um, it does cover the DCR, which is perfect. I mean, we don't have to adjust the purchase price that much or less, depending on what the lender is willing to how much the lender is willing to lend on. So this is the lender's information right here. We really won't know until we talk to the lender and see if we can get some pricing from them, give us some bids on as far as what they're willing to give us on the actual property itself. Some lenders have different pricing, different buy boxes. So it really just depends. But we went with the standard 75. It could be more, it could be less. With the 6% interest rate, again, it could be more, it could be less. It just depends on the market itself, how the market is going right now, and etc. So we just got some standard terms in. We adjust it as we get more information to see where we should purchase it at going forward. But right now, everything looks fairly good. We're cash on cash, 10.48%. So as you can see, net cash out of pocket. This is how much we'd be netting out of pocket. Keep in mind, I keep saying this because I want you to understand. This right here. All this is just pro forma numbers. So we won't really know until we look at the bank statements. We look at all the actual information that's being presented to us until we actually look at the bank statements and etc. tax returns and what they filed on taxes. We won't know until we actually look at that info to determine, if it's really cash flowing the way they saying it is, or is it cash flowing more or less. We won't really know. And what I mean by more or less, I'm gonna explain it in a simple way. Because obviously a lot of people they want to say, "Hey, the property cash flow this." So this is the situation that you're gonna run into. You're gonna run into mom and pops where I'm not saying this person did, but you're gonna run into mom and pops where again, and I said this in the last video, they treat these properties like a side hustle. They really not running it like a business. So to them, they may have a big ass bag full of receipts and stuff like that they give to their attorney. Stuff like that they give to their CPA, and then when they CPA they go through it. So basically, what I'm trying to say is it may not be organized correctly. Information may be skewed, or there may be some discrepancies. That hey, you said it was running like this and it's not running like that. So it creates a problem. You see what I'm saying? So that's really the situation that we're going to start to run into with these properties. And a lot of these properties, they run into these situations where, hey, you said it was this, but when we looked at this, it's not this. We still willing to move forward, but we're going to have to knock down that price a little bit. Instead of giving you 1.6, we might give you 1.2 or 1.3. Again, we're going based off of the numbers. So it just depends on whatever the actual formula works for this actual property. We're going off of that. We're not just lowballing the homeowner for just lowballing them. No, we lowballing them for a reason. We're giving them honest reasons why, hey, we need to get it right here. And the biggest thing is you're dealing with people. It depends how motivated they are. You're dealing with people that either don't care or people where it's like, hey man, I really want this shit sold. I got this, I got that. They got weddings. The people going through divorce. They got partners that the partner want out, so they gotta sell it. You got all type of situations where depending on the motivation, it just depends. It really just depends. But guys, I just wanted to show y'all this process, how it's done. Again, this is something we looking at buying. We entertaining buying. We won't really know until we speak to the lender, which that's what we're about to do next. Speak to the lender, see what they're talking about as far as pricing, what they want to give us. We putting people in position to be GPs. We putting people in position to be LPs. We moving. We making a lot of moves. We hustling. We grinding. Every single day is an opportunity for us to achieve greatness. I don't care if it's a lazy day. Man, get up, do something. Do something you never thought you would do, man. Life as we know it is very possible. But I'm out, y'all. I got other stuff to do.